Hey guys, a couple of weeks back at Google I/O, Google announced an update to their Gmail application for the desktop. That update is now rolled out to their mobile devices. I'm Michael from Copperfit Glass, and let's take a first look at the new Gmail app for Android. Okay guys, so what I want to start with is that the update to Gmail is not necessarily out for everybody. They are kind of staggering the release, I'm guessing, to kind of help out with bandwidth and things. It doesn't get overwhelmed and they don't have too many issues. One good place that you can get it, and I'll put a link down in the description, is there's a download link at androidpolice.com, and you can download it straight away and it will update on your Android device, so that's real handy. Some people have stated though that already in the Google Play Store, if they search for Gmail again, even though they haven't got the update available, if they uninstall it and reinstall it with the newest version, it will be there from the Play Store as well, so that's real handy to know. Now, so the actual Gmail app itself is much like the new desktop application in terms of it has different things. In terms of, obviously, you've got the different panels on the top, or in this instance they are on a sidebar. So as you can see here, that Google automatically places your emails into not necessarily folders, but it puts them into certain categories. So you've got your primary email, which obviously it knows and it learns how often you're looking at your emails and things to say which should be in your primary. Social is then, if I click on social now, you'll see that in here you've got things like Google Plus and Twitter emails. Obviously, if there's anything in terms of any junk mail, etc., again from Facebook and things, again is kind of going to go into this social folder as well. And then in promotions, you've got things like advertisement and things like that. So I've got one at the top here, which is from Apple, and it's basically a email saying about Father's Day, obviously about the new iPad, etc., that you can get, and so on. The actual interface once you are in an email is pretty simple in terms of what it's got, but the great thing is you can actually scroll between emails within a folder. So if we go back now real quick, you'll see that the second one down is a email from Amazon, and if I swipe back, it will then go back to the Apple one that I was looking at just a second ago. So it's a real quick way to kind of flick through your emails, which I really do like, comparing it to having to go back every time. So that's real nice there as well. Now, one thing that is maybe a slight problem for some users, not necessarily if, for instance, you've got a phone of this size, like a Galaxy S3, Nexus 4 example, but the Galaxy Note 2 or the bigger phablet phones as they are, the controls for deleting emails, etc., has now been moved to the top of the device, whereas it used to be at the bottom on the old Gmail app. So if I just highlight this one at the top here, to do any actions on an email, there's no kind of tick boxes anymore. You just click on the actual picture or the letter in my case here. And then the actual controls go to the top. So you've obviously got archive, you can reply, etc. You've got the little drop down for deleting it, and so on. So maybe a bit of a disappointment for people with larger phones, and hopefully they may bring out an option at some point where it's down the bottom, you can choose where you want it to be. But apart from that, the actual app itself doesn't really work too differently. Obviously you can swipe emails away to archive them, you can undo that if you want, for instance. And the actual kind of bit down the side here, the kind of pull out that you have, again, all the information here is pretty standard. You've got updates, you've got, like I say, your social, your primary, your promotions, etc. And then at the top, you can choose, obviously, which email account you want to look at. I've only got one here at the moment. It says I've got 3 new emails. So again, it also tells me they are in the primary category as well. So again, a real nice update to the actual application itself. Obviously, like I say, you can still access everything in terms of your labels for different things here and there. So again, really nice update. It's available in the Play Store. Well, it should be available in the Play Store quite shortly for everybody. Like I said, I'll put a link down in the description to Android Police as to where you can get that update before it obviously drops down onto your phone. So like I said, I'm Michael from Copperfit Glass with a first look at Gmail for Android, the newest version, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.